Hello, guys. Once again, welcome back to GH Electrical Engineer. Another exclusive episode you don't need to mix up. We are middle of one of our client, lovely client house, and then we finished our plumbing work. All the installation is done. We have a two masters washroom, and all the installation is done. A couple of washroom is over there, and all the installation is done properly. And before I show you, we also counted one or two for that. We need to avoid it when you have a plumber on your side or you are working with any plumber. You have to make sure that all the plumber check them properly. We will show you to you guys. It's almost 60 days now. You haven't seen our video on our YouTube channel, but just that we are there, but we keep on being busy, guys. Thank you so much putting our video across the country. It was so now our schedule is unschedulable. Now we are visiting a side by side, going to Tamale, being Kumasi, Accra, and then proceed back to the Volta region, Hohoi to be precise. It was so great, so great. And now Sunyani back to the Brekum and all that. It's so great. So great a journey. We experienced a lot. Thank you very much, guys, putting our video all over across the country. Thank you so much. And lovely client who engage in our professional service. Thank you so much, giving us a lovely opportunity like this. Thank you so much, engaging us, waiting for us. Sometimes it's not about the client engaging our service. Sometimes when they call us, we give them like 3 weeks, like 2 weeks. They still stand by. They really trust our professional work. They really stand by us, and then they are waiting for us to finish the work and then proceed back to their site to come and experience what is going on over there. We really grateful. We are really appreciate that. And those who doesn't know GH is the electrical engineer who design electrical work and at the same time a plumbing work as well. Make sure all the work is done on your side properly, whether it's electrician work, plumbing work, or the swimming pool. All of them will be executed on your site properly. Guys, where I standing used to be a master washroom, and as you can see in front of me, we got a lovely jacuzzi, a lovely jacuzzi, which used to be an expensive jacuzzi. And now we have finished the plumbing work, a little plumbing work in that jacuzzi, fix all the showers. And now we need to test the features that this jacuzzi got and find out all of them is working properly, because this jacuzzi got the TV, it got shower, it got handly shower, it got massaging point, it got some play, it got radio, it got everything. It got everything. We need to testify them. You can charge your phone there. You can listen to any music you want on this jacuzzi. So we need to test them and find out everything was working perfectly in this jacuzzi, whether everything is working perfectly in this jacuzzi. And guys, something that we need to avoid, we encountered in the house, we need to educate all our lovely peoples in our YouTube channel, is like something we need to avoid when you're in process of building, or you are already built. You need to check all of them. In toilet we have in our various home, some of them have a flow leaking on the master flow. When I'm talking about it, you see something on your screen is a toilet. Inside the bowl there must be something. You can see the arrow over there. That thing, when it had a problem, the water in that bowl will leak back to the toilet and it goes under drained. So we need to check them. This client, in this client house, we find out that the new toilet we install for the client have the similar problem. It's a wall-mounted toilet. As you can see on your screen, where I used to be was where the wall-mounted toilet is installed over there, and we realized that there was a toilet leaking under the toilet bowl, leaking under the toilet itself and goes under drains. So those who are using the government water will at least will notice this. Some of the clients call us, and every single monthly the bills goes up. Every single month the base goes up. Every single month the base goes up, and they don't live in the home. they are in their various works every single day, except only weekend. Except but every single monthly their bill goes up. This is some of the problem that they may encounter. So you should call your plumber to check it out. Make sure that your plumber in your site installing all your toilet, check them whether that flow is not leaking. That is what we encountered here. We check them and we find out that the toilet flow, especially the toilet used to be a black toilet. So you may not see a water flowing under the toilet. So this is a G8 electrical engineer. We check them properly and we know that the toilet was leaking. Nobody flashed it, but the water was leaking. Sometimes people may have a poly tank, like a 2000 latest poly tank or a 3000 latest poly tank, but the poly tank got finished every single like 2 days or 3 days. The same poly tank on the previous when the plumber the plumber installed for them, it used to finish like 2 weeks. But nowadays, it used to finish like 3 days or 4 days. Make your plumber check all the toilet bowls, and find out that the master flow is working perfectly. That is what we see it on your screen. Checking all of them, making sure that it's working perfectly. We set the master flow, though the master flow is not having any problem. It's just the settings. So we open it and we set them, and then here we go. It worked properly. So sometimes it's not about they don't need to change the master flow. It's just a settings. Sometimes the master flow it needs to be changed, but this master flow is a brand new master flow, and then it goes with the settings. You set it to the water to the water limit or the water level, and then it worked perfectly. As you can see, and this is a master bedroom, a master washroom area. As you can see, another shower. That is where we test the shower, and we find out that all the bathtub or everything is working perfectly, very perfectly. Guy, we need to be careful. This is a similar fault most of the house owners encountered, and then their water bill escalate to the different. Every single month, your water bill will escalate. Make sure you notice this. Let your plumber check all of them and find out that all of them is working perfectly for you. All of them is working perfectly. And let me tell you a little story. Those who really travel from Accra to Kumasi, or those who travel from Kumasi to Accra, or even travel to from Accra to Sunyani, or Accra to whatever you are going, whether you pass in Kumasi, let me make it essentially whether you pass in Kumasi, when the bus is coming, or those who really take a bus, when the bus is coming, when it gets into a middle of Accra in Kumasi, which used to be a Lindador, the car stop there, and for you to relax like a 5 minutes or a 10 minutes if you want to get anything to eat, or if you're going to go and piss up, or you're going to the toilet, the car stop like a couple of 10 minutes. When I bought the bus to Accra, when we got there, we stopped, and I wanted to go to Peace. Guess what? I went to their washroom. I find out that all the toilet, all the urinal bowl, all of them have a flow leakage. All of them is leaking. All of them is leaking, and they don't care about it. They just ignored it. They don't really care about it. And now, if you're living in your house and you're using the government, you're using a meter, you should be care. I don't know the reason why they ignore all of them. It's not one of them. It's not two of them. All of them is leaking under the bowl. This is something we need to take them in consideration, because every single month your bill will be escalate. Your bill will be escalate higher and higher and higher. It will not stop until you fix that. It will not stop until you fix that. So back to the master washroom, you can see this is a thermal, a thermal. This is a thermal wash shower have been installed nicely. A thermal wash shower have been installed nicely. Testify them and see how they worked. as you can see, handle shower is working perfectly. From the handling shower to we have backwash shower is also working perfectly. Backwash shower is also working perfectly, and head shower is also work. It's a thermal shower. I really love it. It comes with the pressure. It comes with very intensive pressure. We are going to video all the washroom on another episode. And guys, don't forget, we have a lovely videos that we wanted to educate you, a lovely executions work that we will bring it to you. Just that nowadays people used to come to our platform. I mostly be on the site every single day. I sleep in the site, make sure all the people work are being done neatly. You see, so nowadays we got a couple of clients who demand for 110 and 220 volt, and the work is really done perfectly. The client was so much happy. I think I will show you to you. People that they follow me, you get to know the video at least on the 3 days time or 2 days time. You will get to know the video. It's 110 and 220 PowerPoint, which is what is America PowerPoint. You get to know all of them. The design was very good design. We designed electrical room. Everything was there. You really have to see it by yourself. Please guys, hit the notification bell. Anytime we upload, GH Electrical Engineer upload the video, you will not mess up. As you can see, we checked everything. So far, everything was working perfectly. The TV, the lighting, the massage, the handling shower, all of them was working perfectly. Everything was working perfectly. Seriously, we got to realize that everything was working perfectly. Guys, and guess one more thing. We are upstairs where it used to be ceiling, and then from here on top of the ceiling is the roofing. All the electric water heater is stored under the ceiling. It's stored under the ceiling. It's really a professionalism work. Most of the you'll find this in UK and other areas when they install water heater under the on top of the ceiling, and sometimes it's outside the house they install the water heater there. But this water heater, we haven't installed them on the washrooms. All of them programmed to the ceiling. Each of the every room, I think all the two washrooms is programmed only by one electric water heater, but the master bedroom have its own electric water heater, which is on top of the ceiling. Seriously, they have to be professionalized. Guess what? If you have the same program on your building, you have to make sure that a plumber will visit your place every single 6 months or a yearly or year and a half. That is what I recommend for you. If you program the same thing on on top of your ceiling, you have to make sure your plumber or whoever installed that electrical water heater for you will be coming every 6 months or yearly or year and a half to check them, to check all the flexible tube, to check all the flexible tube, whether they are working perfectly. It need to be changed, and then he changed them. It's not that when something happening, it will leak under your POP. It will leak under POP. We just sit down with the client, and then we talk a couple of things. Let the client know that every single 6 months he need to drop us attention so that we can come and check all of them and see whether they are working properly, or if anything that we have to change them, we change them. Guys, thank you very much. Hit the notification bell, like, subscribe, share the video so that everybody will get to you. And those who have dream to build or who are in the process of building, you can engage yourself to the GH Electrical Engineer to work with us. I hope you will be very enjoy to work with a GH Electrical Engineer. Once again, as you can see, the TV got a futures. It got everything. I really love this washroom. We are going to bring you a full video for every single washroom, and you're going to love it. I think almost 85% is done now. Or let call it 90% is done, except only that they have to do anything. I think everything is really done properly, guys. So I will leave you here. Guys, I will leave you here. I know you have learned something new in this episode. Guys, I will see you next time. Guys, Yebeshia.